Hey everyone, today we're going to be making some arch cabinet doors for a cabinet project. I've already modeled the cabinet and worked out the door layout, so the first thing I'm going to do is trace the door so we can pull it off to the side and work on it separately. Using the line tool, draw a rectangle, making sure it intersects where the arch begins. Then take the arch tool and draw the arch at the top of the door. Divide the arch into more segments to create a smoother curve. Once you're happy with it, delete the top horizontal line, triple click to select the entire door, and move it off to the side. Now we're going to offset the edges to create the reveal around the door. I usually use a 0.1 inch offset. Delete the outside portion, then draw a line from the bottom center up to the top of the arch. Next, create a construction line 0.06 inches from the center in both directions. Draw a rectangle from the bottom all the way through the top of the door. Then delete the intersecting geometry. That gives us the center reveal. I'm also going to delete one of the doors for now to keep things a little simpler as we move through the process. From there, create a standard 2¼ inch rail around the door. Offset 3/8 of an inch toward the inside of the glass opening, then delete the center panel. Here's a little trick I learned. First, make the door a group, then draw a rectangle at the bottom for your mullion size, and group that rectangle as well. Drag it until the top of the rectangle snaps into place. From there, copy and paste it to the top of the door. Before clicking anything else, type 3/ and press enter. SketchUp will automatically divide the space into 3 equal sections. Delete the top and bottom rectangles, and you're left with 3 perfectly spaced openings. Once that's done, explode everything and create one final group. Copy and paste it into a new SketchUp file, then flip it onto its face so it's laying flat. The homeowner wanted to see what the door would look like with 3 panes of glass instead of 4, so this is a quick and easy way to create that option. Before exporting, make sure to delete the lines inside each rectangle. If you leave them in, the mullions won't machine correctly. Save the file, then open VCarve. For this project, we're using a single-sided job on a 48 inch by 96 inch sheet of 3/4 inch material. The origin set to material surface and center of the sheet. Import the SketchUp file and make sure none of the parts are grouped. Copy and paste the door, select the flip tool, and flip it horizontally to create a mirrored pair. We'll start by creating the outside profile toolpath to cut the doors out. Set the start depth to 0. Use a cut depth of 0.75 inches with a 1/4 inch end mill bit. Select outside, add 4 tabs if you need to, and calculate the toolpath. Next, create the inside profile toolpaths. Again, set the start depth to 0. Use a cut depth of 0.75 inches with a 1/4 inch end mill bit. Select inside, add 4 tabs to each part, and calculate those toolpaths. Now, keep those vectors selected, hold Shift, and select the 3/8 inch offset lines for both doors. Create a pocket toolpath using a 1/4 inch end mill with a cut depth of 0.375 inches. This creates the recessed area where the glass will sit. You'll notice the router leaves extra material in the corners because of the round cutting bit. If you don't want to clean those up with a chisel afterwards, there's an easy workaround. Draw a rectangle with about a 1/4 inch overhang around the perimeter of each mullion. Then copy and paste it to the remaining mullions. Create another pocket toolpath using the same 3/8 inch cut depth. This removes the leftover corner material and leaves everything looking much cleaner. If you want a more accurate preview of the finished part, go to toolpaths at the top, choose preview simulation quality and change it to maximum. It takes a little longer to calculate, but the 3D rendering is much more detailed and gives you a better idea of what the finished carve will look like. Just keep in mind that for very detailed carvings, using the maximum setting can slow things down or even cause the program to crash, depending on your computer. Before saving your toolpaths, I like to rearrange them so the cutout operations run last. That keeps the parts attached to the sheet while all the other machining is completed. The nice thing is, it doesn't really matter what order you originally created the toolpaths, you can always drag and rearrange them before saving. Once everything looks good, save the toolpaths and you're ready to carve. The homeowner ultimately decided to go with 3 mullions instead of this design. If you'd like to add more evenly spaced mullions, simply type 4/ instead of 3, then repeat the remaining steps. It's an easy way to create as many evenly spaced openings as your design requires. Here are a couple photos of the finished doors after installation. Thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next Sketch to Carve tutorial.